So I've had a question about straightening the arm when you punch. So some Wing Chun teaches straighten the arm, punch and lock it out. We don't really do that because, for me, if you lock out your arm, number one, the pressure's going through your shoulder. Number two, your elbow is very vulnerable. So even from someone just catching your arm in movement, you can damage the elbow. So you always want the elbow bent when you hit. Okay? Always have the bend in the elbow. Even if you're throwing a long punch and you're going to come out, it looks like the elbow is going straight, but you've released it and coming back. So it's never really locking out straight. If I lock my arm out straight with someone who's strong, it actually, in fact, it can uproot me and push me back because the elbow energy is going up and it's pushing into my shoulder joint. Right? Especially when you go into a body shot, you can't punch straight. Right? You have to punch and the elbow in so you can punch and release the power of your punch from your body. So from here, when I hit, I want to go elbow in, elbow in, elbow in. Everything is going to be elbow in. We never really lock our punches out. As I said, the long punch, I might throw a rear hand punch. It looks like it's locking out, but you're releasing it in and out. Okay, or you're going forward and out, springing back. You're never going to go to full extension. And I don't want to lean back when I punch either. If I lean back, my center of gravity is my hips, but if I lean back, I'm pushing my weight back, I'm pushing my hips forward. So I'm balancing myself. I want my weight to load forward and drop my weight into my punch. So I want to punch and spring my punch, and I want to drop my weight into my punch. So I get my body connection. So I can spring my punch, and I can pierce my punch. The punch can land, and you can leave the punch in the body and drive through somebody. But again, you need to load your body weight. You can't really pierce your punch if you're leaning back with the punch. You can't really pierce a punch if you're extending your elbow and coming back. So what we'll do is we'll drop our weight, spring the punch, drop our weight, and pierce the punch. Right? The inch power comes from the muscular contraction of the whole body for your Fajing, for your explosive power. So when you punch, it comes from the whole body exploding. It doesn't come from just mechanical flexion in the joints. Okay? It comes from the whole body exploding and the kinetic chain waving through the bows of the body to get that extension. Okay? So that's why we, in our system anyhow, that's why we won't really lock out the joints. We always want to keep the joints safe, and you always want to be springing from the whole body, so the whole body is very dynamic.